I'm Elly Richardson, and today I'm going to be doing a 5-minute ab workout that you can do like every day or just like a couple times a week, and hopefully you will get stronger abs, which I know I need to get stronger abs because my abs aren't very strong. So I have a timer on this iPad right here, and I'm going to be using it, so if you hear it go off, that's why, because I'm not just like doing this for like a random amount of time. I'm actually going to be timing each position. So most of these positions are probably going to be like 1 minute or like 30 seconds. You can hold them longer if you want to like work harder at getting strong abs, but I'm just going to be doing these for like 1 minute or 30 seconds depending on what the move is. So first, to kind of warm up, we are just going to do a plank for 30 seconds because honestly, in my opinion, planks are kind of hard to hold, so we're just going to be doing it for 30 seconds. And make sure that you are keeping your body straight. Don't put your hips up or down, because right in the middle is where you will feel the most burn, and that's what we were trying to do. And you can also go into a high plank. I just chose a low plank on my elbows. You can do it on your hands like this. Okay, so now that we have done the plank, we are going to move on to our next move, which is going to be held for a minute. So our next move will be Russian twists, and technically you don't hold them, but you are pretty much holding this position, but just like moving your arms. So that's what we're gonna do. You can keep your feet on the floor. That makes it like easier. But if you are able to keep your feet off the floor, it does make it more advanced. So we are going to be doing this for 1 minute. And try to do it for 1 minute straight, but if you have to take a break, you always can. It's just best to do 1 minute straight. I'm only burning. We always run. Don't catch the moment. Nobody can stop me, I'm running. You know the omen. How did I still what we loving? You know the omen. Just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. So hopefully you were able to make it through that whole minute, and now you might feel a burn in your abs like I do, because again, my abs aren't very strong, but you can take a break here if you want, because like it is easier if you take a break rather than just keep going through the whole thing. But if you think you can keep going, then we will keep going on right now. So the next thing we are going to do isn't technically for a specific amount of time. I'm just going to be timing it for 30 seconds, even though technically it would be better to do the amount of things, but since this is pretty much based off of time, we are going to time it. So we are going to do it for 30 seconds, and this is what we are going to do. So I'll just show an example right now. You lay down like this, and then you go up, tuck your knees into your chest. You don't have to hold it, and then you do the same thing with your legs straight, and then the same thing with your legs apart. And this does not need to be in any specific order, just do 3 of them, and that counts as 1. These are called jelly bellies. They could have a different name as well, but that is what I refer to them as. So now we're going to be doing those for 30 seconds. Okay, my face might be red because that was a workout, exactly what this is supposed to be. So now I'm going to move on to the next move. Okay, so now we're going to do something a little bit harder. This one is pretty hard, so yeah. It's even hard for me and probably a lot of other people, even if they have strong abs, but that's why we're doing it for 30 seconds. And so pretty much you're just going to like lift your legs off the ground as like low as possible, and then your back off the ground is also as low as possible, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So I'm going to start the timer right now.
I live in the soul. 오른손잡이 장난꾸러기 래퍼가 됐지. What's your dream? I live in my dream. 뭘 좋아하니 뭘 하고 싶니 뭐든지 okay. Yes I'm agree 우리는 달라 다르단 걸로 왜 차별을 할까 위아래 나눠 좌우로 나눠 남녀로 나눠 왜 자꾸 나눠 나는 wrong 틀린 게 아니라 우린 달라. Now I know 틀린 게 아니라 우린 달라. 나라 컨셉 너너너 나는 너 같은 거야. Hey one piece 서로가 이해해가면서 사는 거야.
Okay, so on that one I definitely felt a burn, and now we're going to do something that, in my opinion, is a little bit simpler, but yeah, so we are going to just lay on your back. I like to put my hands just like under my head, and then can kind of just like go like that, and it's called bicycle. So we're going to be doing that for 1 minute because it is kind of one of the easier things.
조심조심 널 불러내 내 손에 감싸 바람에 불어 하늘에 띄워보지만 한 번 더 크게 숨을 마시고 힘껏 풀어보지만 다져버리는 너 바람 불어봐 내게 다시 날아와 이제야 네 맘이 내게 전해져 바쁜 아침부터 여름 밤까지
Okay, so that one, probably you did feel a burn after the minute, but it was one of the easier things that you could do for an ab workout. Though ab workouts are always pretty hard. So next we are just going to do sit-ups. It doesn't really matter the way you do it, like if you do it like this, or if you do it like this. It doesn't really matter the variation that you do, but I'd suggest like putting your feet under something, or like have someone hold your feet down, so like when you're sitting up, they don't kind of like lift off the ground like that, because that is probably going to happen if you don't have your feet underneath something. But if you don't have anything to put your feet underneath, it's fine. It'll still probably be an ab workout. It's just a little bit harder to do it. So we are going to be doing this for 1 minute. Even though it does seem like a lot, it kind of is, but we need to get those nice strong abs, and we have to do it one way or another. finished the curl ups, and I think we have one more workout exercise to do to get stronger abs. Okay, so now for the last 30 seconds, we are going to do what we started with, which is just a plank, and you can do a high or low plank. It doesn't really matter. Just try to keep your body as straight as possible, and we're holding this for 30 seconds. So we are done with the ab workout section, but now we are just going to lay on the ground and just now push up into a seal stretch. And for me, this helps stretch out my abs, which helps so my abs aren't sore the next day or whatever. And I really think this helps, especially if you're a beginner, because your abs are not used to being worked out. So I think this helped me personally. So if you want to hold this for like 30 seconds, that would definitely help your abs be less sore the next day. Anyways, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed and get nice strong abs. I would suggest following along to this like 5 days a week, but like more would be better. Less is still okay, but always do as much as you can to get nice strong abs, and hopefully you'll be following along to this more every week. Bye!